beautiful for spacious skies, for amber waves of grain,
for purple mountain majesties above the fruited plain. America, America, God shed his grace on thee and crown thy good with brotherhood. From sea to shining sea.
Fun setting in the middle of a chorus like this. Most people don't get an opportunity to do that. So luxuriate in this sound that is surrounding you. It's the biggest stereo set that you've probably ever been in the middle of. I'd like to have these next two people to come forward so that we can have them ready for singing, for You Will Be Found. And if you guys want to go up and get ready for the solo, Layman McLemore from Bangor Oni and Cassidy Beck from Pawnee. And we're kind of crazy to do this song in here. It's kind of a difficult show tune. I don't know whether you've heard of the, I'm sure you have, you will, the Dear Evan Hansen musical that's just taking all the awards. Very, very excellent musical. And I see a lot of blank faces, so you probably have not heard much of Dear Evan Hansen, okay? It's a story of Evan Hansen, and he is an emotionally insecure high school student who went to a psychologist, who said, I can help you if you write a letter to yourself every day affirming who you are, and he did that. The letter got into very interesting hands, and that musical then develops around what happened to that letter that was very self-revealing about this young person who was just socially not very effective. We chose this, and we tell this story to the convention because out of that many young people, there's going to be some people that are pretty insecure, and that's what this music is all about. And so I have to say to you, first of all, that the soloist that is recommending this, who is actually doing Evan's part, is not socially insecure. He's acting. So let's begin. This is entitled, You Will Be Found. If you have problems, you will be found.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt that you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
So let that lonely feeling wash away, 'cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand. Someone will come running, they'll take you home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Let your head look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown, and every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word,
From across the silence, your voice is heard. Oh,
someone will come running
oh.
to take you home.
Someone will come running to take you home.
Take you
Home. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Let your head look around, you will be found.
You will be found.
You will be found. Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new. It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. 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 Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in.
You'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found.
When the dawn comes streaming
You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Okay, that was a crazy choice. We miss our drums, we miss our guitar player. That's a hard song to do without a band, but I think you got the idea. Isn't that a great message for young people? You will be found. Here's another choice that I think you'll enjoy, and it's kind of interesting to read the words. It says, if you want to have the world a better place, take a look at yourself, then make a change. And it says you maybe recognize that. Some of you are of this era. What you do is you look at the man in the mirror, and there is where the troubles generally start and end. So this was the message we had for the FFA this year. The theme was just you. So we're saying, well, just you. Look at the man in the mirror. Let's have fun with this one. You'll enjoy this. I would like to recognize the man at the keyboard. He has been working with me longer than we would both like to admit. He was a student when I was teaching at Virginia Tech a long time ago. His musical career has far outclassed mine. He is in Philadelphia, teaches at the University of the Arts, teaching young Broadway singers how to perform. He also is a soloist with a small group with the Philadelphia Orchestra for some of their major concerts. And he is the accompanist for the large chorus that works with the Philadelphia Orchestra every year. Besides that, he's a professional musician doing musical shows throughout the area. We're very pleased to have him, and I'm pleased that he keeps coming back. His name is Owen Robbins at the keyboard. I think I'm going to change the program here. Let's do the Amazing Grace. We got a fun arrangement of Amazing Grace. Most of us grew up, at least most of us that I know and my group of friends grew up with music in our churches. And so this is the song that everybody knows who's been in a Christian church called Amazing Grace. But I think you'll like this kind of gospel arrangement of it. And it kind of shows Owen off a little bit in his keyboard skills. Well, it should, Owen, but yeah, okay. Let's do Amazing Grace. We have a senator that just asked if he could join the tenor section. Shall we vote on that possibility? Are you serious? Wow, I don't know. Think he could handle it? Yeah. You got time for one more before we leave? I'm serious, because we got to get moving on. This is a pretty heavy piece of music, and it's one that I heard. I have never heard the Celtic Women. Have you ever heard the group called the Celtic Women? They have toured many, many times in this country, and they came and they toured, and they created a DVD, and I saw it, and like hundreds of other music directors around the country, we adopted this song, and we said, we want an arrangement of that. So it was published. I've done this before, and I think it's so appropriate right now for where we are in our country, where FFA is, and trying to encourage young people to step to the plate and become the leaders that they really are. It's entitled, "Oh America, you are calling me to be true. I will be true to you. Oh America, let me heal your wounded heart. I will keep you in my keeping till there be a new start, and I will answer you, and I will take your hand, and I will lead you to the sun." Listen to this, because by golly, if the FFA and if this country doesn't need this song, then I'm in the wrong profession. Let's go.